G'day, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of ACW Thursday Night Anarchy. I am your lead commentator, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway, and tonight we are sponsored by Dr. Buy Our Shit.
Warning, Dr. Buy Our Shit is not responsible for
headache, nausea, loss of blood, loss of limbs, blindness, decapitations, hauntings, cancer, no belonging anymore, going into debt, loss of memory, stolen identity, paralyzation, losing your voice, going deaf, losing your wife, unleashing hell on earth, rabies, and falling pregnant.
when using our products. Don't bother trying to sue us. We have better lawyers than you do.
Yes, do buy Dr. Buy Our Shit's products with his new product line, the solar flare glasses, where you can see daylight even when it's nighttime. And don't forget, Dr. Buy Our Shit is not responsible if you go blind wearing this product. They have better lawyers than you do. But before we get started with the extravaganza, and I need to ask, is anyone else suffering from deja vu right now? And it doesn't matter. We need to discuss what happened at ACW Combat Zone. Oh, shit. Wrong button. I'm a bit cursed tonight, aren't I? I'm going to have to start that over again. God. Stop. Okay. Try this again. At ACW Combat Zone, the absolute final match of Tammy Wicked in ACW. She requested a release and it got granted. So now she was challenging a newcomer to ACW, Athena Blackthorn, from the Shattered Realm of Nemesis. And the winner of that match was Athena Blackthorn. And for the first championship match, the Lucha Bunny Luna Loca challenged Cherry Bomb for the ACW International Women's Championship. And the winner of that match, and still ACW International Women's Champion, Cherry Bomb. And for the ACW Men's Tag Team Championships, Switchblade Arthur Knight and TNT challenged the Tag Team Champions Stone Cold True Blue and the Demon of Dark Omens Rackadoll, collectively known as the Devil and Down Under. And the winner of that match, and still ACW Tag Team Champions, the Devil and Down Under. I have no idea what tag team is going to be able to step up and take the title from these two. They seem to be a well-oiled machine, I kid you not. And for the open challenge that Jackie Rosa issued, in her words, she doesn't care who accepts it. If it's from this company or a different company, she doesn't care. And the one who stepped up to take the challenge from Paradise, Arizona, making her debut in ACW, Barb Wire. And the winner of that match, yeah, the production truck forgot to take a screenshot of the winner. So the winner of that match was Barb Wire. And then for the ACW Super Heavyweight Championship, we have Luke Hazard, the Walking Meltdown, hoping to take the championship away from the self-professed king of the Super Heavyweights, Violence. And the winner of that match, and still ACW Super Heavyweight Champion, Violence, which would lead up to the Women's Tag Team title match. The Elemental Warriors hoping to take the championships away from the Sin City Sidearms. And the winner of that match, and still ACW Tag Team Champions, the Sin City Sidearms. And then Barney McFarlane without the Gallaglass brothers accompanying him to the ring because, well, they don't have contracts here, so they couldn't do that. And he was taking on, in a one-on-one match, Dublin's own Patrick Murphy. And what a bloody brutal match that was. And the winner of that match was Patrick Murphy. Using, in Patrick Murphy's own words, using Barney McFarlane as an example of what the Bare Knuckle Brawlers are going to do to the Gallaglass brothers if the Gallaglass brothers, in his words, nut up and accept the challenge of the Bare Knuckle Brawlers. And for the ACW Emerald Championship, Blind Lightning Lucy Nightwind in her first championship opportunity, and I might add, undefeated Lucy Nightwind, taking on the Emerald Champion, Aaron McQuinn. Sorry, I just spaced out for a few seconds then. But the winner of that match, and new ACW Emerald Champion, Blind Lightning Lucy Nightwind. Undefeated, and possibly of the three main organizations, or four main organizations if you include GCA, which you should, the only woman, the only competitor undefeated holding a championship. That is a hell of an accomplishment right there. And then me, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway, I was challenging JC the All-Star in an Extreme Rules match for the ACW Intercontinental Championship. And the winner of that match and new ACW Intercontinental Champion, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway. And I'm just going to say this to you, JC. You want a rematch, name the time, name the place, name the match type. I will grant you a rematch. Because you, kid, that was a tough fight. And I am going to ease up on the paper skin jokes because that match, you've earned my respect. And the Fatal 4-Way elimination tables match. The Outback Brawler, Betty Dundee. Tarantula. The Dragon Lady. And the Viper. Took on each other in this match. And the winner of that match was the Dragon Lady. Which would lead on to a hiccup that happened during the show. I'm not going to go into it now. But a match that jumped forward, but, shit happens. For the ACW Women's Championship, a fatal 4-way, one fall to a finish match. And the competitors were YWL's final boss, Helvia. Feeding Frenzy the Shark. The Huntress Queen Tigressa and the ACW Women's Champion, the Hornet. And the winner of that match, and still ACW Women's Champion, the Hornet. And then leading up to the next match, for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship, the Shaman Baron Vars was taking on the champion, the Surfing Super Freak Tonga Tua. And the winner of that match, and still ACW World Heavyweight Champion, the Surfing Super Freak Tonga Tua. Which would happen next. The lights would turn out. Every light in the arena would turn off for a few seconds and then turn back on, signifying lights out. This match was unsanctioned. The Carnival of Nightmares match, the Creature Eric Infernal, took on the mystery man behind the mask. And I was requested, before we reveal here on ACW who that is, we got to play this video that was played just before he went down to the ring.
Black wings against the faded light, a silent watcher in the night, eyes like obsidian, cold and deep, secrets the shadows softly keep. The time has finally arrived for our dance in the pale moonlight. The end of the Black Hand will start with you, Eric Infernal, and your rotting corpse will be the first to fertilize the dark cornfield. Are you scared? You should be.
And yet the man behind the mask was the Scarecrow. Yet the Scarecrow made his return to ACW, and we would find out that he was offered that mask by the shepherd himself, and the shepherd welcomed the Scarecrow into the flock. And then the winner of that match was the Scarecrow. So that was the full result of ACW's Combat Zone. And now we start the road to the place where humans and Pokemon live and work together in harmony. That's right, we are returning to Rhyme City at the next event for ACW Rhyme City Rumble. And now, let's get ready for the show. And from what I'm reading here, the first match will be a casket match. The following contest is your opening match of the evening, and it will be contested in a casket match. Introducing first, ignore that, you can still hear me, I'm just turning the mic off on my PlayStation controller. I always do that. Introducing first, from your deepest fears, representing the Army of Fear, and we still have no idea if they are representing the Black Hand. But here is the Queen of the Spiders, Tarantula! And Tarantula has not really had such a great run as of late. I mean, when she appeared in YWL's, Flight of the Cosmos in a guest match, she basically got annihilated in that triple threat match, putting another mark in the undefeated streak of Lucy Nightwind, who we just revealed is now the first woman in ACW history to be undefeated and hold a championship. Is there any person in the other wrestling organizations that can hold that distinction of being undefeated, holding their first championship? I would like to know. Honestly, I would like to know. And now introducing her opponent. Oh boy. Making her debut on ACW, Thursday Night Anarchy. From the shattered realm of Nemesis, this is Athena Blackthorn! Yeah, I have no idea what the story is behind this shattered realm of Nemesis, but every time I hear the word shattered before a realm, I keep thinking the broken glass realm, where everything is opposite. Evil is good and good is evil. I'm wondering if the realm of Nemesis is like that, but I have no idea. No one's talked to Athena Blackthorn, and I think she prefers it that way. But I think given the performance she gave at ACW Combat Zone, she's won a few friends here. Well, not friends, won a few fans here in ACW. So I guess it might only be a matter of time before she is called up to other rosters. But also remember, Tammy Wicked got released from ACW. I have put her in the community creations. If you want to use her in your wrestling shows, feel free, go right ahead. And if you want to make changes to her, go right ahead as well. But just keep her basic stuff, you know, like her mohawk and her colour scheme. Just gonna take a quick drink and this bloody boom mic in front of me, which I do gotta say, I really appreciate the upgrade there, Ranger. I'm pretty sure people can hear me clearly now. Yeah, that's right, new microphone, so you should be able to hear me clearly. And a nice pop filter in front of it, so you can tell my P's from my B's. Sorry, had to. Yeah, I'm also still recovering from a cold. I'm not contagious, so don't worry, don't worry. And here comes the casket. So now let's discuss the rules of the casket match. The rules are as follows. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, no disqualifications. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside the casket and close the lid. Once the lid is fully closed, you are declared the winner. So now, let's get this match started. And hello Lord Flop and hello Luna Void. Welcome to ACW. And there goes the match, and the match is on. And roll, rising knee strike from Tarantula to Athena Blackthorn. Remember, this is a casket match. The only way to win this match is to force your opponent inside the casket and, well, close the lid shut. And Athena, whatever the hell she's praying to, bloody hell. And whoa, slapping. Oh, punch across the face. And Tarantula looks like she's going to try to drag Athena to the casket. But the casket isn't open, you silly spider. Or maybe she understands that. She threw her on top of the casket. And whoa, and body slam right on top of the casket. And just kicks her off. And a kick to the side of the head. Yeah, I still have no idea what Athena Blackthorn's allegiances are. If she's good, if she's bad, I don't know. And elbow strike, slap to the and swatted aside. And Irish whip. Oh, face burst right into the casket. Attempting a somersault splash. Oh, shiting. And Athena dragging Tarantula. No, elbow strike, and another elbow strike, forcing her to let go. And oh, nice stiff punch to the chest, attempting slap, kick to the midsection. Right in the breadbasket, right in the solar plexus. Right in the... Yeah, Ranger's giving me a dirty look, so I better not say that last one. But the casket is now open. That's step one. Step two, put your opponent inside the casket. Step three, step four, close the lid. Step four, profit. Sorry, I had to make that reference. But on the shoulders and chop block. And picked her up. And Irish whip, no, rudely. And for those of you first watching, if you can hear my accent, yes, I'm Australian. So feel free to coo over my accent if you want. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I get a lot of that. So yeah. Elbow strike, and another elbow strike, forcing her to let go. And shotgun drop kick. Picks her up. And kick to the midsection. Oh, dump back. And Tarantula with an Irish whip into the barricade. Overhead punch. Ducked and... Cobra clutch slam. And Tarantula going for a toy. What's she going to grab? She grabs the kendo stick. Really? Dazzle? Well, I guess by law I have to do this. Wait. Down on the shoulders. And Tarantula dragging Athena and slams her into the casket. Step two, close the lid. And that's what she's attempting, but Athena's fighting it. Sorry, taking a mouthful of drink. Not beer, because I'm not allowed to drink during broadcast. I'm just drinking some nice Pepsi Max. Zero taste, no sugar. I am not sponsored by them, so fuck off. I am not going to bloody pawn off that Mountain Dew shot. In the powerbomb position. Whoa, on the shoulders and guillotines on the top rope. And Athena jumped over the top rope, measuring up Tarantula, and springboard crossbody. I asked this at ACW Combat Zone, so I'm going to ask it here. Do you believe that Athena Blackthorn deserves to be here in ACW? Does she belong here in ACW, I meant? Irish whip over the top rope into the casket. And Athena grabs the casket lid and it's going to attempt to close the lid shut. And I'm going to tell you from experience, I have been in matches like this when I wrestled actively in Japan. Not fun, especially the ones I was a part of where they had the bottom of the casket, either broken glass or barbed wire. Again, not fun. Never wrestle in frontier martial arts wrestling. And powerbomb right onto the casket. Kick to the side of the head. Picks her up. Yeah, I'm just saying that in character. I never wrestled in frontier martial arts wrestling. Okay, back in character. And Athena just jumping over everything. Picks up the kendo stick. And crap! Oh, that was a fucking awkward shot. And the kendo stick got broken. And Charlotte's Web from Tarantula. And Tarantula picks her up. And elbow strike, and a third elbow strike. I think she forgot the casket lid was shut. Irish whip right into the casket. And, well, Athena ran over the casket to get back onto the ring. And she opens up the casket lid. Kind of in an awkward spot. And the digital crowd is really behind Athena Blackburn in this one. They're really impressed with the kid. And, oh, attempting a clothesline, nope. And a package, DDT. And Tarantula not capitalizing. Instead, she grabs a steel chair. And takes a few swings at the thigh of Athena Blackthorn. Yes, the thigh. And nowhere else that could get me demonetized. I'm kidding. And picks up the steel chair and takes a wild swing at Tarantula. Trying to squish the bug. Tarantula up and kitchen sink knee strike. So I guess you could say she threw everything, including the kitchen sink. And whoa, what's she going for here? She's going for that modified Texas Deathlock or whatever. I don't know what it's called. And Tarantula stomping on the shoulder of Athena Blackthorn. Hey, come on, you two. It's a casket match. Quit yakking and start chacking. That sounded better in my head, but I'm not apologizing. And a double underhook backbreaker. And the digital crowd is chanting one more time as Athena Blackthorn grabs a steel chair. Or is it Bloodthorn? I can't remember her last name, so I'll just say Athena. And Athena back in the ring, doing that motion like she's praying to a higher power of some kind. Hopefully it's not that fucking witch Scalard. She is banned from fighting here, but she's not banned from buying a ticket. She's allowed to buy a ticket and watch the show, but Bush Ranger hired a special elite team that specializes in protecting against magical creatures and magical artifacts. Not the SCP Foundation, but a special elite team that will kick her out if she attempts anything. And a double stomp of the knees. And kicks her off the chair. And kicks her off. Come on. Duck down and Cobra Clutch Slam. And it's almost as if these two are not caring about the casket right now. And takes another strike at the thigh. Yes, thigh. And a stomp on the elbow. And Tarantula picks her up, slap to the face, slap to the chest, and a break it. Ooh, shite. And Tarantula going to the top rope. She's measuring up Athena. And crossbody from the top rope. Ooh. That looked like it's going to leave a mark. And again, Tarantula going for that modified Texas Deathlock or something like that. I don't know what it's... But no submissions in this match. No pinfalls, no submissions. No countouts, no disqualifications. Put your opponent in the casket and close the lid. But I think these two may have forgotten about that. Attempting a drop kick. Kick to the side of the head. And another kick to the side of the head. And now Athena measuring up Tarantula. Kick to the midsection. And a package backbreaker. And, oh, fucking hell. Come on. Go to the casket. And Athena again measuring up. Kick to the midsection. And going for that package backbreaker. And Athena going to the casket. I think she just realized that the casket lid's already open. She picks Tarantula up. And Irish whip. Wrong side, you silly woman. Do I need to do some divine intervention here? Because I don't like doing that like XPWL does. And, oh, a shovel. I can dig it. I am not apologizing. And Athena going back to the ring, climbing to the top rope. And measuring Tarantula up and, see the scratches on Tarantula's back. I think it's even worse on Athena's back. Yeah, I'm using WWE 2K25, so on the PlayStation 5, I should say. So you're going to see markings like that on the wrestlers. Hopefully this whole fucking crap that 2K put upon this game will be sorted by the next game, because 2K stopping cross progression with bloody community creations, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And the Charlotte's Web. Tarantula picks Athena up. And Irish Whip back into the ring. And Tarantula grabs the shovel. And, right on the thigh. And right on the ankle. And right on the other thigh and the other thigh again. And Tarantula picks Athena up. And, whatever she was trying, reversed into a reverse DDT. Place your bets, people. Who do you think's going to win this match? Bloody hell. And eat defeat. And Athena picks Tarantula up onto her feet. What the hell is... And Athena's going to the top rope. And double axe handle. Athena picks Tarantula up. And Irish Whip reversed. Right through the ropes and into the casket. This might be Tarantula's chance. And Tarantula's attempting to close the lid. And she's halfway there. And the lid has been closed. Bloody hell. That was an opening match. From now on, that is how you do an opening match. I'm taking a look at the replays, and again, bloody hell, that was absolute brutality at its finest. Just take another drink. So I pose the question again. Do you think Athena Blackthorn has earned the right to be here in the ACW? Yay or nay? You make the call. And a package backbreaker. If she took Tarantula to the casket then, she might have won the match. And then the second time she did it, again, if she took it to the casket, she could have won the match. I mean, bloody hell, look at all the scars and the bloody scratches. You can definitely tell those two are in a war. And eat defeat. And that is where the end of the match happened. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Tarantula! Again, that was a brutal fight, and look at all the bloody marks on Tarantula with that one. And Tarantula sitting on top of the casket. That's kind of insulting if you think about it. And the match prompt, 5 stars, you rip! And now it's time to get ready for the next match. Yeah, Bush Ranger likes to keep people guessing about what matches are coming up. Loading screens, they really, really suck. Loading screens, I do not give a fuck. Okay, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From the Ashura Horizons. I'm pretty sure I butchered that, but it doesn't matter anyway. Representing the Scouts of Fate, the Pyromancers, and XPWL and the XPWL announce team. He is the former ACW Intercontinental Champion, JC, the All-Star. Yeah, he was the IC champion, but I took the title away from him at Combat Zone. And JC, if you can hear me, name the time, name the place, and I will give you a rematch at the ACW Intercontinental Championship. Again, just name the time, name the place, and name the match type. The ball is in your court with that one. Just don't keep me waiting. Well, I'm going to ease up on the paper skin jokes because JC in that match we had earned my respect. I need to turn the in-game I need to turn the game volume down a little bit. I can barely hear myself think. Okay, that's better. Can you hear me? And is the game volume still okay? Just let me know, all right? And now introducing his opponent. To be accompanied to the ring by the Shepherd. Should I better wait a few seconds for this entrance to play out? Yeah, to be accompanied to the ring by the Shepherd, now making his home in the cornfields in the Phlox compound in Darkside. He is the Scarecrow! Yeah, the Scarecrow made his official return at ACW Combat Zone. So this entire time, the guy that's been attacking the creature Eric Infernal was the Scarecrow the entire time. Welcomed into the flock, and that's something I thought I would never say. And what the hell's with those flames? Those better be fucking holograms because we don't want lawsuits. It looks like the Scarecrow's excited to be a part of the flock. All right, JC the All-Star's ready, and the Scarecrow is ready. Oh, look at the scars on him. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And a kick to the side of the, and back elbow strike. Yeah, those are holograms. They weren't real fire. If it was real fire, there'd be a lot more screaming from the crowd and a lot more smell of burning flesh. And trust me, I know what it's like to smell my own flesh burning, but never mind. And a head toss to the side of the head, an overhead punch. And JC with a crescent kick. Didn't catch all of it, but caught some of it. And going for the referee's lock. And pushed him off. And again going for the referee's lock. And come on, you two. Just then, Scarecrow pushes JC, and back elbow strike. Kick to the ribs, slap to the chest. And sit out Michinoku driver. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And I'm just going to tell everyone that the stuff on Scarecrow's face, that's not paint. That's actually a part of his face. And Goomba stomp from the top rope. And dive straight for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And springboard moonsault. And a kick to the jaw. And the Shepherd keeping a close eye on this match. I mean, those cryptic bloody poems that Scarecrow's been spouting in promos kind of makes sense now. And drop kick, falling off the apron. And JC on the top rope, pointing at the Scarecrow, and stunner from the top rope. I should say the true icebreaker from the top rope. Bloody hell. Need to move my microphone so I can see the chat. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I got a new microphone. It's a boom-style mic with a pop filter over it. And I think I might need to raise the pop filter a little bit. Okay, that's better. An Irish whip. And JC back into the ring. I don't think JC's the kind of person can tempt to take a count-out win. But it looks like he's doing it this time. And Scarecrow back in the ring as JC taunts. That's a mistake. How many times have me, Mark, and even Jim have told these kids, don't taunt during matches. Save it for your victory. And Scarecrow lining up. The running knee strike. Oh, the JC stepped aside. Back elbow. Kick to the thigh and caught. Knee to the midsection. Kick to the core and elbow strike to the knee. And I need to take a breath. Okay, taking a breath almost killed me just then. I'm good. Don't worry. And true icebreaker from the top. Again, stomp on the elbow. And roll through, super kick. Yeah, that's a good point. Never turn your back on your opponent. Hey, whoa, the lights just turned down. Whoa! The hell, Scarecrow! And springboard clothesline. I forgot Scarecrow had the power to do that. And Scarecrow lining up JC for the cornfield kick. And goes to the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Scarecrow motioning that he's going to put an end to this match. Irish whip to the ropes. And German suplex. Stroop almost folding JC up like an accordion there. And an elbow strike. And no, JC saves himself from falling off the apron. Leaps back over the top rope. Irish whip, reversal, over the top rope. And drop kick. The Scarecrow ducked down to the outside. Kick to the side of the head. And stomps on the arm. And Walt Shepherd stayed back. He knows if he touches JC in any way, shape or form, he could get him disqualified. And JC on the top rope. And Scarecrow, he just noped him as he tried to double axe handle from the top rope. And Scarecrow, elbow strike, and another elbow strike, forcing the Scarecrow to let go. Slap to the chest, kick to the ribs, punch to the side of the head. And Northern Light suplex. And power bomb into a knee strike, and the Scarecrow's been busted open. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, that was a good match. We definitely have to take a look at the replays while I have a mouthful of drink. My throat's as dry as a dead dingo's donger. Mother's milk. Pardon me, I apologise for that. And that's one of the 2 icebreakers from the top rope. It was as if JC was trying to get some aggressions out on the Scarecrow. But from what I've seen, the Scarecrow is a different man now. I mean, I actually got to speak to him backstage earlier tonight, and he told me that he knows that it's highly unlikely he'll be forgiven for what he did, but he's going to work the rest of his days to be forgiven despite anybody he hurt while he was under the thumb of Skillan. So I have no idea if he earned some kind of respect from JC in this match, but that was a good back and forth battle. I'll give you the drum right now. And the final flash, which busted Scarecrow open and ended this match with the 1, 2, and 3. So here is your winner, JC, the All-Star. Oh, bloody hell. Yep, JC is absolutely enjoying this battle, enjoying this victory. But like I said to you before, JC, you want a rematch for the IC title, just name the time, name the place, and name the match type. The ball is in your hands. So let's see what the teleprompter. 4 stars, are you kidding me? Stupid teleprompter. Okay, let's get ready for the next match. And in ACW, we usually go women's match, men's match, women's match, men's match. That's just the way we do it here in ACW. So you know the next match is a women's match. And yes, we will do the occasional intergender match, but that is something that ACW does very sparingly. The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is an Extreme Rules match. Introducing first, from 110th Street in Harlem, New York, representing the Gangsters, this is MDK Hazel Williams. Yep, the tag team partner of 187 Jackie Rosa. Possibly the most hated woman on the ACW roster. I mean, Jackie Rose is so hated, she's blacklisted from other organizations. But she is allowed to go there for guest matches. Just don't expect to see her in the GCA or YWL anytime soon. And now introducing her opponent. Making her ACW Thursday Night Anarchy debut. From Paradise, Arizona, this is Barb. Yeah, the reason why I give her a different entrance attire, I'm breaking the fourth wall here. When I looked at her, just something about her screams Postal Dude from Postal. So I decided to run with it. That's why she's from Paradise, Arizona. Okay, grabbing the spackle, repairing the fourth wall, and back in character. And if you missed ACW Combat Zone, you can watch the replay on my YouTube channel, which I will, actually I think I'll put that in the chat in a few seconds. Just give me a few seconds, just let me get the link. Okay, so if you missed my shows live, just check that YouTube channel. As soon as these shows are over, they go straight to there. So if you missed it live, just check my YouTube channel. And I've seen Barbed Wire fight in the Indies. This woman is absolutely brutal. I mean, I thought I was insane. And this coming from a guy who once wrapped his chest and stomach in barbed wire just to do a splash from the top of a ladder. That was not fun, I'll give you the drum right now. I've seen this woman in matches actually full-on wrap her arm in barbed wire and use it as a legal weapon in Extreme Rules matches. This woman doesn't care. She's the kind of person who'll take 2 hits just to give you one hard one. She made a debut at Combat Zone, defeating Jackie Rosa. That's why she's fighting Hazel Williams tonight. Okay, Hazel Williams is ready. And barbed wire is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And double leg takedown, followed by the mounted punches. A basic wrestling move from barbed wire. Now that's a first. Irish whip to the turnbuckles. And elbow strike to the side of the head. Slap to the face. And Irish whip to the ropes. And duck down. And, face first right to the mat. I think Hazel Williams just told barbed wire where she can kiss it. But I'm not going to say it because I want to be monetized one of these days. Slap to the chest. And wrenching on the knee on the bottom rope. And if you don't know what Extreme Rules matches are, basically it comes down to this. What rules? No rules. The only way to win this match is by pinfall and submission in the ring. Anything else is just wide open. Kick to the side of the head. And going for a Boston Crab. Not a New England crab, a Boston Crab. And barbed wire powered right out of it. Stop, missed. Kick to the midsection. Irish whip to the rope, stuck down. Leapfrog. And going for a bear hug, but Hazel with a few shots to the back of the head. And gorilla press. No, barbed wire rake in the eyes. And headbutt to the back of the head. And barbed wire's gone for a pinfall already. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Yeah, don't mind me coughing and sniffing. Like I said before, I'm getting over a cold. I'm not contagious. I'm done with the cold, basically. This is just the leftovers. Anyone who's had a cold or a flu understands the bloody pain there. And head slammed right to the mat. Puts her onto her stomach. And knee strike to the side of the head. And barbed wire jumps out of the ring and looks like she's going to go for a toy. What's she going to grab? She grabs a table. And slides it into the ring. And Hazel just told the crowd what she thought of them. And DDT on the table. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Yeah, count on 2. And barbed wire jumps out of the ring and... Really, barbed wire? Really? Yeah. Anyone who knows that pain just knows the pain. And Hazel Williams going for a razor's edge. Oh, right on the edge of the table. That was an awkward landing. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And picks her up. And punch to the side of the head, to the head, to the head, to the head again. Clothesline ducked. And Hazel going for a choke slam. I think she deliberately aimed for the bottom turnbuckle on that one. Arm slam right to the mat. And, going for a nerve pinch. But barbed wire got up and leg sweep takedown, followed by a springboard leg drop. Bloody hell. And barbed wire jumps out of the ring. Looks like she wants to grab another toy. And she grabs a steel chair. There's already a table in the ring, digital crowd. Really? Kick to the midsection. Punch to the side of the head. And going for a headlock and a punch. And down goes Hazel Williams. Barbed wire picks up the chair. And right on the back. Yes, the back. Not the side part of the back, if you catch my meaning. Double axe handle. And Hazel slides underneath the bottom rope. Looks like Hazel Williams wants to grab a toy into this match. So what's Hazel Williams going to grab? She grabs a sledgehammer. And that was probably a mistake going for the table. And going for the pinfall. 1. Kick out on 1. And Hazel has a shocked look on her eyes. Like, how the hell did she kick out of that? Kick to the midsection. Kick to the breadbasket. And a clothesline. And Hazel picked up the sledgehammer and right to the thigh. Or the hip in this case. Irish whip to the ropes. And attempting a belly to belly, but elbows to the top of the head. Clothesline. Kick to the midsection. And the Dominator. And Hazel Williams has not gone for the pinfall. Instead, she picks up the table. Sets it up. And, oh, no. Oh, right. She just told, again, barbed wire where she can kiss it. Punch to the side of the head. Club to the back. Oh, God. An electric chair. Spins it around. Sit out powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Bloody hell, that was a match. So, crowd, what do you think? Does barbed wire belong here in ACW? Because that was an absolute brutal fight. And, oh, the DDT right on the table. And I thought that would have been it. The 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. And the Razor's Edge. Right on the edge of the table. Right on the metal parts. I mean, that's not a tickle, if you know what I mean. And the kick to the midsection. And I just noticed the thick soles of bloody Hazel Williams' boots. I mean, what the hell? How could that be legal? I mean, I would love to know what the Fox thinks of Hazel Williams, considering we know his opinion on Jackie Rosa. And yet, this is the move that ended the match with what was going to be an electric chair drop, but she spun it around for a sit-out powerbomb with the 1, 2, and 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Hazel Williams. That was a good fight. Now let's see what the teleprompter thinks about that one. The digital crowd is not showing any kind of respect for Hazel Williams tonight. And 3.5 stars. Fair enough. Just need to check something here. Okay, I just had to quickly check something. But the next match is getting lined up. Oh, wait, that was the wrong fucking screen. Sorry if I confused everyone just then. Sorry. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. He is from the Tongan Islands, representing the Tongan tidal wave. This is Alpha Manu! And Alpha Manu's got that faraway look in his eyes. I mean, the only person that seems to be able to control him is our current ACW World Heavyweight Champion. One of the chillest guys out there. And he's able to control a fucking beast. I have no idea how. Yeah, I don't know what Alpha Manu is thinking right now. That's probably what's going through his mind right now. God, that felt weird to do. Never mind. And this from a guy who chants, let's get wild, before he goes out, before he leaves Gorilla to fucking have a match. Now introducing his opponent. Representing the Bare Knuckle Brawlers from Blackpool, England, this is TNT! I'm not apologising. It's fun to do. But either way, TNT, member of the Bare Knuckle Brawlers. This guy, if you ever find yourself backstage in ACW, don't shake this guy's hand. He'll probably just grab your finger and bend it backwards. I'm not kidding. He breaks fingers for fun. But though, seeing the interactions between him and his sister backstage, Cherry Bomb, is something else. I mean, those two will slap each other hard in the face as a way to say hello to each other. I mean, if that's the way they treat each other as adults, I'd like to see how they treated each other as children, if they get along that well, if they can slap each other and not want to kill each other. Okay, Alpha Manu's ready. TNT is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this, and I apologise, I have to go use the announcer's room, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I apologise for that. And I come back and I see Alpha with a headlock on TNT. And TNT just fighting it. Fighting it, but it looks like he's starting to fade. The referee's going to have to probably use their discretion on that one. And knee to the middle, between the shoulder blades. Kick to the side of the head. And TNT. Slap to the chest. Back elbow strike. And Alpha dragging TNT to the turnbuckle, face first into the top turnbuckle. Back elbow strike. Club to the back of the head, kick to the midsection, spins him around, and elbow strike. Irish whip to the turnbuckle again, back elbow strike. Kick to the midsection, slap to the chest, knee strike, and European uppercut. Duck down for the pinfall with the uno, doe, kick out. Yeah, don't ask. I don't know how to speak Spanish. That's probably the only Spanish I know. As well as Oy Dios Mio, because I heard that a lot when I fought in Mexico. elbow to the chest. And a kick to the side of the head. And TNT picks her up. And Irish whip. Tripped over on the way across. And TNT stalking. Plug to the back. Kick to the back of the head. And another kick to the back of the head. He picks him up. And jawbreaker. Kick caught. And snap DDT. And he picks him up and elbow strike, and another elbow strike. Forcing Alpha to let go. An Irish whip to the... And TNT decides to go back into the ring. Oh, no. Quick kick. Alpha, get back in the... Never mind. TNT wins by count out. God damn it, I hate it when matches end that way. I prefer to see pinfalls and submissions. I hate count out victories. Yeah, but what can you do? Not bloody much, that's for sure. Well, let's get the official word. Here is your winner as a result of a count-out, TNT. And Alpha Manu does not look happy about that one. And again, there's not much you can do in that situation. So just run with it, I guess. 3 stars. Fair enough. Let's get ready for the next match. Did not mean to hit that button. Well, doesn't matter. Still going. And we're getting ready for the next match. Which, if you're keeping up, we just had a men's match. Now it's time for a women's match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From parts unknown, but we all know she's from the pits of hell. She is the head of the ACW medical team, the demonic healer, Nurse Banshee. Yes, that Nurse Banshee, the one that everyone in ACW does not want to get hurt around because they'd have to go face to face with this crazy woman. And yet that face mask, she's not wearing that to disguise her identity. She's wearing that as a form of protection against her opponent, for her opponents. Because that mask she's wearing is magically sealed to muffle her screams. Okay. Bit weird, Ronick, but okay. And now introducing her opponent. To be accompanied to the ring by the student of friendship Starlight Glimmer and the great and powerful Trixie Lullamoon. She is the leader of the PWO. Formerly from Ponyville, now making a home in... I'm going to have to watch that series again because I can't fucking remember. Never mind. She is Starlight Glimmer! And there goes the advertisements for the fucking PWO shirts. Not a real website, not a real product. If I get popular enough, yeah, that will become a real product, okay? Just letting you know now. And the PWO said that tonight they got a special for the PWO shirts. Every shirt is $20, and if you buy 2 shirts, that's $40, and that's such a bargain. Buy 3 shirts, that's $60. That's an even bigger bargain. Seriously, why are you making me read this shit? Oh, by the way, if you don't know, PWO means Pony World Order. And there goes the bell on the running super kick. And stomp on the elbow. And mounted punches on Nurse Banshee. And knee drop to the elbow. And again, Starlight going for a knee drop to the elbow. And run the ropes and... Ooh, putting all of her weight on the... I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. And a stomp to the upper arm. I think I need to get rid of that move from Starlight's moveset. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. An Irish whip, reversal to the turnbuckle. And Nurse Banshee, face first to the top turnbuckle and shoulder first into the ring post. Stomp to the ribs. And pull it out of the ring pull out of the corner into a sit-out powerbomb. And kicked her off. And going for a head scissors headlock. A head scissor lock, I meant. And Sunset measuring up Nurse Banshee. Kick to the midsection. And going for a... Well, pop-up cutter. And a flying forearm from the top rope to the outside. And make a wish. Wish granted. And you notice that Trixie and Starlight are staying away from Nurse Banshee because if they get Sunset disqualified, the PWI will not walk out with the winner's purse. And attempting a Superman punch. Flatliner. Under the outside. And Irish whip. And Nurse Banshee re-enters the ring as the ref counts 5. And Sunset back up to her feet. And elbow strike. Down goes Nurse Banshee and a running punch to the side of the jaw. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And a kick to the top of the head. And punch to the chest and going for the rocket dropper. And Banshee dragging Sunset away from the ropes, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And all of her weight on the midsection of Sunset. Considering she has heels, that would hurt even worse. Dragon screw leg whip. And going for the mounted punches. And I think Sunset just drew blood. That's not going to be good because she has to face Nurse Banshee in the bloody medical room later. That's not going to be good for her. Kick to the back of the knee. Irish whip to the ropes. Bump, bump, bump. The ref almost took a bump. Sit out powerbomb. And Sunset rolled out and rolled back in. Club to the back. And a punch to the midsection. Punch to the midsection again. Going for several stiff shots and... side Russian leg sweep. And Sunset measuring up. Nurse Banshee, what's she going to go for here? Kick caught. And going for the Canterlot high plunge. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Bloody hell, that was Sunset's best move right there. And Nurse Banshee rolled out to the outside to catch a breather, but Sunset quickly followed her out. Stomp on the elbow. And a stomp on the arm. And the ref is telling them to get back into the ring. I don't think she wants to see another match end in a count out. And Sunset with attempting a drop kick from the top rope, but she got noped. Kick to the midsection. And a kick to the midsection back, and Sunset going for, what's she going for here? And a powerbomb on the apron, and ooh! Bloody hell, the edge of the ring is the hardest part of the ring. And a Superman punch. Picks Nurse Banshee up and Irish whips her straight back into the ring. And going for a pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, that was a good match. But you better hope, well, Sunset, you better hope that you didn't get hurt in that match, because you know damn well you're going to have to face Nurse Banshee in the medical room if you do, after beating her like that. And there goes the flatline. I thought that would have been it, considering it's on the outside of the ring. But nope. 2, and kick out on 2. And there goes the kick to the top of the head. And there goes, that was the rocket dropper. Or the surgical precision, if you will. The 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. And there it is. The cantaloupe plunge. And I thought that would have been it there. With the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. And I think that's after the Superman punch on the outside. It's the 1, 2, and 3, that's it. Well, here is your winner, Sunset Shimmer! And there it goes again, the bloody advertisement for those bloody t-shirts. But I do gotta say, I do hate seeing Starlight go, but I love watching her left. Nobody heard me say that! Nobody heard me say that! Absolutely nobody heard me say that! 3.5 stars? Yeah, fair enough. And now, returning to the... going back to the men's match. And we have a hell of a match next. I can see it in the cards. All right. Now let's get ready for this match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Representing the Bare Knuckle Brawlers from Birmingham, London, this is Switchblade. Right. And in case you're thinking, no, he's not related to that Knight family. The famous Knight family that Paige comes from. So this is going to be a hell of a fight, considering, well, in a way, he's making his re-debut here in ACW. He hasn't fought all year, but now he fights tonight. And now introducing his opponent. He is your... handing me a piece of paper, are you serious? He is from the realm of shadows. He is your one and only true king of the realm of shadows. And as soon as Skalan finally gets off her ass and accepts the realm of shadows match, they can finally be done with this shit. He is Shadow. Really? You made me read that shit? What the fuck was that? Sorry, a beat just kind of took me off. It just scared me. I probably explained it, but my mic volume kept hitting its maximum. I meant my headphone volume, and they just fucking scared me, those beeps. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that's the reason why I couldn't hear myself beat, because the headphone volume was too loud. Yeah, well, shit happens. What can you do? I mean, it's possibly good that Shadow decides when he fights here in ACW, he doesn't have to worry about the Black Hand or Scalan poking a nose in his business. He can just fight and not worry about it. Okay, Switchblade Arthur Knight is ready. The Inverted Shadow is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And a punch to the side of the head and a side Russian leg sweep. And Shadow holding onto it for a modified octopus stretch. Head punch to the face, another punch to the face. And Arthur Knight up onto his feet. And overhead, capture suplex. And Arthur Knight with a knee drop to the back of Shadow's head. And I do got to say congratulations to your Lightbringer, Shad, for capturing the XPW Women's Championship away from Blight. You finally got the championship away from the Black Hand. Let's hope XPWL can keep up that momentum and make sure the Black Hand does not get anything ever again. And brought into the ring the hard way. Gone for a pinfall. One. Kick out on one. And Arthur Knight was stomped to the shoulder blade. Tried to go for a stomp, but Shadow moved out of the way with a punch to the midsection. And headbutt to the back of the shoulder blades. Followed up by a suplex toss or something like that. And a stomp to the shoulder. And rolls him onto his midsection, and Shadow making Arthur Knight smile. But Arthur Knight fights out of it with a stomp to the ankle. Oh, another stomp to the ankle. And kicked him off. And Shadow starting to gain his momentum. He goes to the top rope. And double axe handle with nowhere even near Switchblade Arthur Knight. And elbow strike, and another elbow strike, forcing Arthur Knight to let go. And Irish whip back into the ring, quickly followed by the Inverted Shadow. And stomped. And now Shadow measuring up Arthur Knight. And going for the Mind Shatter. And Arthur Knight had no choice but to tap out. Bloody hell, that was a quick match. But good match nonetheless. Taking a look at the replay. Arthur Knight did put up a hell of a fight against the Shadow, but he just couldn't overcome the Mind Shatter. A good thing that Shadow wasn't actively trying to break the mind of Arthur Knight. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Shadow! I think Shadow showing a little bit of respect for Arthur Knight for giving him a good fight. But only 2 stars. Really, teleprompter? I would have gave that at least 3. Okay, I just gotta fucking throw that up. Because like I said, Bush Ranger, the ACW owner, just likes to keep people guessing about what's the next match. And if I'm reading this correctly, the next match, your semi-main event, is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. And the winner of this match will go on to ACW Rhyme City Rumble and challenge the ACW Women's Champion, currently held by the Hornet at Rhyme City Rumble. Yeah, that Rhyme City Rumble, the place where humans and Pokemon live and work together in harmony. And now introducing the first competitor in this match, She is from Rhyme City. This is Pokemon Girl. The Pokemon Girl, an absolute crowd favourite here from Rhyme City. And tonight looks like she's wearing her Lucario gear. I mean, she always has a fight at Rhyme City Rumble. But she's going to try to go for a title match this time. If she fails to get a title match, she just issues an open challenge. It's called the Rhyme City Open Challenge. She just loves fighting in front of her home crowd. Now introducing her first opponent. Oh boy, she's going to be in for a hell of a night. From Chroma City, this is Genocide! Yep, Genocide is a hell of a fighter. I mean, a few weeks ago at XPWL, she defeated in a match Stomachache, who is about, 3 times her weight, and she was able to powerbomb him with ease. And from what I was told, Genocide is a Chroma City nomad by choice, the same as Ragnarok here in ACW. And well, I guess Pokemon Girl's going to be definitely in for a hell of a night. And now introducing the final competitor in this match. Also from Chroma City, this is Chaos! So basically the winner of this match will challenge the Hornet at ACW Rhyme City Rumble for the ACW Women's Championship. No guarantee the Hornet will still be champion by then, but there's always that slight chance. Again, this is going to be a hell of a match. So basically this match we have 1 from Rhyme City and 2 from Chroma City. So this is going to be a hell of a time. And it's under extreme rules too. So what rules? No rules. Just win by pinfall and submission in the ring. All right, Pokemon Girl's ready, Genocide is ready, and Chaos is ready. Right, ref, ring the bell, let's do this. And bloody hell, Pokemon Girl looks like a fucking child's toy compared to her two opponents. A headlock takedown. Pokemon Girl hoping to end this match quickly. And nope, rolled through. And Chaos with a pop-up. Oh, shit! She just threw her around like a rag doll. And Genocide grabbed the kendo stick. And both girls right there, Matt. Springboard crossbody. And Genocide dropped the kendo stick, running big boot. Well, people, place your bets. Who do you think's going to win this match? Will it be Pokemon Girl? Will it be Genocide? Or will it be Chaos? Side slam. Gone for the pinfall, but nope, broken up before even the 1 count. Double axe handle. And shoulders. DDT. Club to the back. Duck, then punch to the chest. Kick core and kick to the rib. To the back of the knee. And headbutt. No, face first right onto the kendo stick. Looks like he hit jaw first on it. And Genocide grabbed the kendo stick. She took a wild swing, but she dropped it on the outside. And drag, no, elbow strike, and a third elbow strike. And Pokemon Girl with a face first. Irish whip to the ropes. And back elbow, and I think Pokemon Girl got busted open. Headbutt to the side of the head. And going for those mounted strikes. And Pokemon Girl brings out a table. And slides it underneath it, and slides it back into the ring. Double axe handle on Genocide. But Genocide just looked at her like a net bidder. And a over-the-shoulder Northern Light suplex. Pokemon Girl jumped out. Looks like she's trying to grab a toy, but a sledgehammer, and she met Chaos just as she got into the ring. And Genocide sets the table up. Elbow drop attempt, but missed. Kick caught. And a power bomb, no alley-oop bomb. I think Chaos just said to Pokemon Girl, for your own health, stay down. But Pokemon Girl's not that kind of competitor. Release, German suplex. And suplex. And side slam. And Pokemon Girl trying to get the crowd behind her. And knee drop to the side of the head. And a big spear. And slamming her head right to the back of the mat. Overhead punch, kick to the thigh, suck to the chest. And side slam. Or a modified Uranagi, if you will. And Pokemon Girl grabbed Genocide. Elbow strike, and another elbow strike, forcing her to let go. And a punch to the ribs. It looks like Chaos is attempting to set up the choke slam, but Genocide keeps getting in the way. And a maneuver she used on stomachache, believe it or not. And what's she doing? And faraway slam. Oh, Chaos's head hit the head of the sledgehammer. I think she's going to be out for a little while, seeing stars. Irish whip back in the ring, right into the table, forcing it to go down. And Pokemon Girl going to try to sneak a victory. 1, 2, barely a 2, not even a 2 count. As Chaos breaks it up. And Chaos jumps out of the ring. I think she wants to grab a new toy. No, back into the ring. And Pokemon Girl with a body slam on Genocide. Kick caught. And Pokemon Girl setting up. They've got to catch them all. And she nailed it. Going for the pinfall. 1. She got a 1. And trying to go for a springboard package driver, but didn't even catch any of that one. Punch to the back of the head. Kick caught. And going for she was going for a KO's driver, but a well-placed shot with that steel chair made her drop Pokemon Girl. I think Pokemon Girl may be down for the count as Genocide is pulling out a ladder. The Painter's ladder. And Chaos picks up Pokemon Girl with a few shots to the ribs. And suplex. And going for the pinfall. And a double axe handle. Shotgun drop kick. An elbow strike. And Irish whip. Oh, right on top of the Painter's ladder. The Pokemon Girl focusing. Picks up the table. And sets it up. Genocide off the ladder. And looks like her and Chaos just locked eyes. Face first right to the trash can. And kick to the midsection, kick to the midsection, and kick, punch caught, headbutt to the top of the head. And side slam. And quick punch to the side of the head, punch, elbow strike, and an Irish whip, tripped over on the way across. And a big boot on Genocide from Chaos. I think Chaos is just trash-talking Pokemon Girl right now. Attempting a Uranagi, but Genocide too big and too strong. A few elbow strikes to the midsection. And Irish Whip back into the ring. And, oh, fucking hell, dropped on the back of her head. And Genocide trying to show her muscles. And Pokemon Girl jumps back out and picks up the steel chair. Oh, a nice collision. Probably something she learned from violence. And Genocide tripped over and popped a clothesline to the face for a trouble. And Pokemon Girl, ironically, is the only one standing from these three right now. Okay, never mind, they're all standing. And the sky-high powerbomb! Kick to the midsection, club to the back. And Chaos going for a back elbow to the back of the head. And Genocide with that alley-oop. And Pokemon Girl just Irish whip Genocide back into the ring. Club to the top of the head, kick to the midsection. And Pokemon Girl setting up the gotta catch it all and nails it. And attempts to go for the pinfall. One. And broken up on the 1 count. And Pokemon Girl thought she had that one, but Genocide stopped it. And springboard elbow. Chaos dropped it. Kick to the knee. Snap. Right to the midsection. Down goes Chaos. And Pokemon Girl going back to that table. And decides to set it up. And Irish whip to the ropes. Duck down. Leapfrog. Back elbow. And, Pokemon Girl setting up for a big move. Up tackle. And she's not gone for, she's gone for the pinfall. One, not even a 1 count, as Genocide breaks it up. Stomp on the elbow. And Genocide picks Chaos up. And Genocide with a sit-out powerbomb. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2. Broken up on the 2 count. And I don't think Genocide's happy about that one. And Genocide with a sky-high powerbomb. And goes to the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. I don't believe that. How the hell did Pokemon Girl kick out of that? Irish whip over the top rope. And, oh shit, Genocide just set fire to the table. Holy shit, looks like we're gonna be... Oh, for God's sake, where did that guy come from? Kick him out of here! And Pokemon Girl, like she was trying to take a running start. But, oh shit, and top power. Body slam into the top turnbuckle and just flung to the side. And I think Chaos is thinking about putting Pokemon Girl through the flaming table. Irish whip to the turnbuckle. And Pokemon Girl from behind. Irish whip. Oh, right to the flaming table. And Pokemon Girl. Bloody measuring up Genocide. And spins her around, running to the flaming table. Oh, shit. Pokemon Girl. And no, Genocide lands on her feet. And, oh, she places her near the flaming table. And power slam right on the flaming table. Holy shit, Pokemon Girl's gonna definitely need to see Nurse Banksy after this match. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and broken up on the 2 count. Definitely place your bets. This could be anyone's game right now. And, oh, Chaos on the shoulders, and F10. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. That's it. Thankfully, that's it. Bloody hell, what a match. And right there, she just threw Pokemon Girl like she was made of rags. A rag doll, if you will. And we now know who's going to be the #1 contender for the ACW Women's Championship. I mean, as we can see, Pokemon Girl tried. She definitely tried, but she failed in this one. And the alley-oop bomb, and oh, her head hit the back of the table. I'm not going to be surprised if Pokemon Girl's on the injured list because of this match. And they've got to catch them all. I thought she had it there, but Chaos kicked out. Kicked them in section. And there was the gotta catch them all on Genocide. Again, she could have had it here. And the power bomb sit out variety. The 1, the 2, and Pokemon Girl breaks it up there. And Genocide out there lying on the table. And Chaos with the F10 if the ref got out of the way. I know you made of glass, but you're not made of see-through glass, ref. With the 1, the 2, and the 3. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner. And now, #1 contender for the ACW Women's Championship, Chaos! That was a hell of a match. The teleprompter better give it 5 stars, 4.5 max. And yet 4.5. So now we got one final match left on the card. And in a few seconds, I'll explain the story of this match. Yep, like I said, in a few seconds I'm going to explain this match. The following contest is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, from the Rocky Mountains, this is Cannonball Chris Lance. And Chris Lance packing down the gunpowder. Then rolling in the cannonball, lining up the shot, light the fuse, and fire. Yeah, Cannonball Chris Taylor is on a hell of a tear at the moment. I mean, he made his debut in XPWL on a losing effort, but he did pull up a hell of a match against Oblivion. Sorry, I spaced out for a few seconds there. So as we see, the Cannonball is ready for this match, and considering the stakes that are in this match, it's not a title match, but it's on the verge of getting one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent. Oh, I didn't change the music. I'll do that after the stream, doesn't matter. And now introducing his opponent from Chroma City. He goes under the monikers of Walking Armageddon, the ultimate hardcore and the self-professed king of the super heavyweight. He is your ACW super heavyweight champion, And yet what I mean by the stakes of this match, Violence agreed to this match under these terms. He said if the Cannonball can beat him tonight, he will grant him a championship opportunity at ACW Rhyme City Rumble. or maybe sooner, depending on how Violence feels at the time. I mean, Violence only just got through Luke Hazard, and he's already going into another match. And yes, I'll address the elephant in the room. Nelly, piss off. Okay, all jokes aside. Yes, Violence has a different look this time. The reason is, a few years ago, during the 2K22 era, I accidentally shown what a couple of wrestlers from Rack's show looked like as when he made them. And Rack did not want me to do that. So I made sure I did not make that mistake twice. So I made Violence in the look that he had last year. So now that Violence has made his debut with this look in XPWL, I can now show off the way he looks under Rack's vision. The digital crowd looks like they're behind him tonight. Acknowledging the king of the super heavyweights. Okay, Cannonball's ready. Violence is ready. Okay, right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this, and I apologise, I have to go use the announcer's room again, so I will be right back. I know it's the main event, but I can't hold it any longer. I'm back, I apologise, sorry about that. Well, you just missed the semi-main event, or... yeah. KO's won that match, and now we're at the main event. Cannonball Chris Lance versus the king of the super heavyweights, Violence. If Cannonball wins this match, he gets a shot at the ACW Super Heavyweight Championship. Either as far as Rhyme City Rumble, or maybe as early as next week. It just depends on how Violence feels. Okay, Violence picks him up, and Irish whip to the ropes. Close, the collision! And goes to the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Chris Lance leaves the ring. And Violence goes to the top rope. Elbow drop to the top rope. That was a well-aimed shot. And he picks him up. And Irish whips him back into the ring. And Cannonball getting back up into his feet. And believe it or not, Cannonball was actually in his rookie year in ACW at least. And a double shotgun drop kick. Rolls to the outside. And Chris Lance Just grabs Violence, Irish whip, reverse, to the ropes, and punch the midsection. And Violence has Cannonball on his shoulders, and roll the dice, snake eyes. And, running knee strike. Picks him up onto his feet. Elbow strike, and another elbow strike, forcing Violence to let go, and a running big boot to the side of the head. And Violence using the ropes to get himself back up to his feet. Elbow strike. And, attempting a suplex, but just drops him onto his back while he was still standing. Elbow drop to the chest. And Cannonball out of the ring, but quickly back in. Ducked that punch to the side of the head. And going for a stretch. A Russian stretch, I think that's called. And going for mounted punches. I think Violence is trying to draw blood. He picks him up. And elbow strike, and a third elbow strike, forcing Violence to let go. An Irish whip to the turnbuckles. And speared him in the corner. And up kicked him out. A kick, forcing him back, and a punch to the midsection. Irish whip and spear! The move he used to defeat Violence weeks ago. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Chris Lance can't believe that Violence kicked out of that. He picks Violence up and double A spine buster. And now Cannonball's measuring up Violence. Looks like he's going to do that. No! He got caught! And a claw slam! And kicked him off. Cannonball up onto his feet, rolls him onto his back, and kicks the midsection. And Irish whip to the ropes, and collision! Is that going to be enough? Goes to the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Violence must be thinking, what do I have to do to this guy? Trying to go for a stomp, and clothesline. And Cannonball rolling out of the ring, trying to pick himself up from the ropes. Punch to the side of the head, and punch. Oh, shit. He's not going to do that. No, he's not going to do that. Okay, good. And suplex on the edge of the ring. Stomp on the shoulder blade. And single leg DDT. Violence picks him up onto his feet. An Irish whip and face first into the ring post. And arm slammed into the mat. Cannonball picks him up. And Irish whip straight back into the ring. Right on the 4 count. And Cannonball going to the top rope. And splash, but no water in the pool. And Irish whip to the rope. And collision! The third collision. Is that going to be enough this time? Go for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out again on 2. I guess Violence must be thinking, what do I have to do to put this guy away? And he's dragging him to the ropes. Oh, no. Don't. Violence, don't. Violence, please don't. I beg you, don't. Oh, no, he's not doing that. Kick to the midsection. And apron powerbomb. Oh, that is going to leave an absolute mark. And Irish whip reversal back into the ring. And Violence back up onto his feet. He tried to hit a collision. And he hits it that time. The 4th collision. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. 3-leg fist. Bloody hell, that was a match. That was a bloody match. Now we have to have a look at the replays. I mean, holy bloody dooly, what a match. And the shoulder tackle from the top rope. And there goes Violence climbing the ropes and elbow drop from the top rope. An Irish whip and the big spear. Chris Lance, even I thought that was it. With the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. And strike me pink. 1, 2, and the kick out there. It took 4 collisions, count them, 4, to put Chris Lance down for good in this match. The 2 and the kick out on 2 there. And I guess this was the start at the end for Chris Lance. I thought he was going to do the bloody the pile driver from the... I thought he was going to do the pile driver, but instead he just ducks down and does the power bomb on the edge of the ring, the hardest part of the ring, I might add. Oh, I think that was the start of the end for Cannonball. He missed the first time, but he didn't miss that time. The 4th and final collision with the 1, the 2, and the 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Violence! And again, I pose this question, who's going to be able to take the championship away from Violence? It's going to be a hell of a stretch, but we're going to have to find out sooner or later, because nobody is unbeatable forever. But that is our show for tonight, but do not go away just yet. Unlike other 4 stars, okay? Unlike other wrestling promotions, ACW will check the news segment to see if there's any injuries or anyone coming back from injury in the news section. So just let me check in the news. And look, no, there's nothing new, so no injuries. Well, that is our show for tonight. Thank you for watching. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have yourselves a good one, and please be safe in the world, no matter where you happen to be. Right, after that, I'm going to the pub.